Man, whew, just saw one of them days, man. Crazy, bro. One of the best movies I've seen. Dare I say, this year. It's only been a couple months, but that's probably one of the top movies I've seen, bro. It's pretty much like Friday. It's like a female Friday. I had Cat Williams and everything. SZA did really good. Now that caught me off guard was how good SZA played her character. Keke Palmer. We already knew she was going to do good. Keke's a talented actress. Um, the movie was so good, man. Unlike with Mickey, if y'all see my last review with the Mickey review, um, I was saying I didn't like the beginning, but it got really good in the middle and was okay in the end. This movie was good from beginning to end. From beginning to end. Non-stop. This movie is better than Mickey. I would say go watch this over Mickey. Even though it's more simple, I guess you could say it's a little more generic. Because Mickey was definitely way more of, it was way more different. I feel like it was a cool concept and I really was, trying different things. I would say Mickey's probably the most unique film this year, or even going into last year. It's one of the most unique films. But this film, it's funny and it's hard to make me laugh. Like I'm very particular about comedy, and this was hilarious. I was laughing out loud multiple times. I love Ocho. I love, I love, I love everything about this film. Like I don't give scores, but this might be like a 10 out of 10. Like I don't have any complaints. I'm going by how much I enjoyed it. I literally don't have any complaints. Like, well, as a critic, um, I always try to find something because nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect. So, what would I do to make? Oh, actually, I got some things I would improve this film, but I got to get into spoilers. So, if you didn't watch it yet, I don't want to. I think there's anything I could tell y'all before I get into spoilers. Um, Before I get into spoilers, I'll just say, if you're thinking about watching this movie, watch it. If you're not thinking about watching this movie, still watch it. It's a great movie, man. Great movie. So I thought it was gonna be more like a girl movie for the girls, but this movie was great for both sides. It's just hilarious. Like they make it seem like the trailers, like certain music choices and just the way they filmed it and cut up the trailers, they're really leaning to their female audience. But when you get in there, man, it's hilarious for everybody. It's just super funny. I'm trying to think anything else before spoilers that I think deserves a mention. It's short. It's like an hour and a half. Short and sweet, just the way I like it. For the most, for the most part. I love the. I don't know if she's in the trailers. I think she is. But the girl who's like the villain of the movie with the red hair. She's like, oh no. Like I said, I love seeing. Well, she was great. She was great. Like I like her. Just like this film's Debo. If you've seen Friday, who hasn't seen Friday? Um, but one of the funniest part was the biscuit burglar. I don't think it was in the trust. So I'm not gonna get too much into it, but my boy, what's his name? I think his name is Kevin on Stage. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's his name. But he's bald. I think it's at All Def Digital, or he was. And he's just so funny. He's like, oh man, the biscuit burglar, man. He be doing that. It was so funny. I love the nurse. It was a skit with this nurse. Uh, just everything was funny. Like I said, I love Lucky Cat Williams. So let's get into spoilers. Well, before I get into spoilers, what I give it, like I said, I'll give it like a 10 out of 10. Or I don't think nothing's perfect, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10. But it's about as good as you can get. Like it's funny. It's good. Like the plot was actually good. In most comedies, the plot isn't good. Like the plot was actually really good. Like the plot made sense, like in a comedy way. But the plot, like this movie was like, like it was pretty much perfect. Like I love everything about it, man. Like everything. Like from beginning to end, I love the way the plot. Because a lot of these comedies, the plot isn't strong, and the plot, like even though the plot how do I say this? It's not strong in like it's not strong in like a super serious film kind of way, but it's strong in terms of like being productive with his time. Like no scene went too long, or everything is just so structured and unpredictable in a way. Like, 'cause I thought every time you think something is going to be the way to solve the rent, or you think something's going to go this way, it goes another way, and it kept me kind of guessing. You know, it wasn't predictable. Um, like I said, it was just funny. Even it was this little loan. They're trying to get this loan, and the lady was just like an asshole. It was just funny, but yeah. So let's get into spoilers. About to get into spoilers in 3, 2, 1. So I really like. I forgot what the dude name was. Who was this nigga name, bruh? I forgot his name, but it was the guy at the end. What's his name? Solo or Killer something. Uh, uh, Lolo. There we go. Yeah, Lolo's like, no way. I think his name was Lolo. No, Lolo don't play. Like, he was hilarious. Like, and I love the bait and switch because it was the girl for the most part, and then she was the main antagonist, and then it just switched over to him, and that really threw me through a loop. And it's weird that you don't see the girl, but she kind of just exits the film. Like, it's really weird because you would think she would be in the film a little more. Because even when she like whooped SZA's ass, she whooped Keke Palmer and SZA, she beat him down, and she took that money. She was like, "This is an interest. I'm gonna come back for the more." But she never come back in the film after that scene. Like, I don't know if it was reshoots and there was like, let's just go in a different direction. Because the way she exited the film was real. It was it wasn't a good conclusion, and it's just like they didn't close it. Because it was just weird the way that she didn't come back in the film, and I immediately was like when the film ended, I'm like she's not going to come back. Like, it's just, I don't know, it was just weird. It's like open ended. That's what I'm looking for. It felt open ended with her. Like, I love that he switched to Lolo, but I wanted her to come back in the film some way. Like after they dealt with Lolo, either have her like maybe tease it for the next movie, or just show her. Like, they tried to in the post credit scene, they showed a little scene with her with little words under it. But it was just so weird how she didn't show back up. Like, it had to be some kind of reshoots or something. There was no way they said, like, when they filmed it, it didn't feel like that was going to be the last time you see her in the movie. It was just weird that you never see her again. She's never spoken of again. Like, she just leaves stage left. You know what I mean? That was really weird. And that's probably my only real critique of the movie was just how open-ended her progression, her plot was. Her plot thread just ended. And it was like, okay, you're over, Lolo, tag in. Like I said, and it was perfect. It was perfect if because I loved, that was one of my favorite parts, is that Lolo took over, because he was like, yo, you better have my money. And he was so good. Like, he was real good. And I was like, oh shit, like, they about to die. I don't know. And after they finished Lolo, everything with Lolo went perfect. He was like, the way he connected to the loan shark, and the way the ceiling fell and hit his head, because they were showing at the beginning of the movie how things were falling. So everything was really perfect. It was just so weird because she was such a big part of the movie. She was the main antagonist. And for her to beat him up and say, this is just interest, I'm going to be back. It was just weird that she never came back. That she wasn't even shown. Like, she just left the film. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that really rubbed me in a weird way. That she literally just, like I said, they showed her in like the post credits, but it was just weird. And it was just a still, it was no movement or nothing, so they just probably shot that in post production, or like, I don't know, it just seemed like that wasn't, maybe that was like a reshoot, so it felt really weird. Like, they still could have showed that scene, but they should have had more of her. Like I said, that was really, really interesting. Really interesting decision. And like, did she never come back? Because they never really mentioned if she. It just doesn't make sense for her to beat him up, take the money, and then just never come back. You know, like I said, but besides that thing that's probably just personal to me, I loved I loved everything everything else. So so yeah, man, that's my thoughts on One of Them Days. One of the best movies of the year. Definitely the best comedy of the year. In the last couple of months, like the last like 6 months, it's definitely one of the best. Probably my biggest surprise film. That's Mickey. It was up and down, and it still was good, but this is probably my biggest shocker. Like, so I knew it was gonna be good. It was gonna be good. I didn't know it was gonna be this good. Like, it really was good. I was very impressed. I wanted this to be a trilogy. I said it. I want this to be a trilogy. Man, I was so surprised by SZA because I was like, oh, it's like a gimmick. Can she act? You know what I mean? But she was so good. She was really good. She really played her part. So yeah, man. But yeah, man. But that's about it, man. Crazy film. Um, Crazy film. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next video. Yes, sir.